best way to learn in a performing arts, in the capacity that we're in. You know, it's kind of like reading a book about how to ride a bike, but you're not going to learn how to do it by reading the book. Part of being a music director, something that I had to learn was, and still learn, is it's a lot about being able to approach a project with a good education about what the context of that project is. A lot of what music directors do is we are teachers. We are disseminating information from a score, from a composer, from producers, from directors to actors. So being able to speak with cohesion, with clarity, with knowledge, the more influences you have at your fingertips because you're going to go for a job interview with a director, and the director says, great, we're doing a musical about Alexander Hamilton. What do you know about Alexander Hamilton? What artists have to do is take so much information, and I think it goes to both of you, the songwriting. A song has to encapsulate so much information. A lyric should be a compression of all these thoughts. That's why every word you choose, it's not just about the words rhyming, it's about the words having a deep part of meaning to the character, and why did he say escape versus getaway? Technique is funny to me because it never felt like it was integrated fully with the expression, the artistry. It always felt like a chore, like a vegetable, something like that. But one of the things I had to learn was technique is not only really important for your artistry, of course, it's very personal. And so when I was working with a young singer, this singer had a voice, lovely raw talent, and that is so important to have that raw capability in your voice, which we all have. But it was that breathy pop sound that was unsupported, and she even asked me, why am I getting tired when I sing? Why am I not able to get through this phrase? And I said, well, it was the technique, it was the lack of support. When I was a pianist in school, I remember my teacher saying it was a bit like trying to talk but not be articulate. And so I think technique is a form of being articulate. It's having good grammar. What's so great about Sweeney Todd is Sondheim takes the content of the story, the murder mystery element, the suspense, and rather than a typical musical opera that has leitmotifs for every character coming out in front and having their themes revealed, the themes are interwoven into underscore, and they're given to us backwards and upside down. I think Sweeney Todd is the only musical that was Sondheim's idea first. If I'm not mistaken. But the other thing that Sondheim did to musicals was give it this psychological input that the music is telling this other story. And we have, Rodgers and Hammerstein's soliloquies, we have, deep musical moments, but I think Sweeney Todd broke it open in terms of it being about the inner psyche of a character going down this mental state. And I do have to say, thinking back to just any production in New York, any reading I've done, there's a lot of attention paid to that way of thinking about character. Now we think about this dramatic element, and going back and doing, Guys and Dolls, we kind of fall prey into making it sometimes more than it is because of our current understanding of musicals, because of moments like Sweeney Todd. What this experience being in the pandemic is much like many other experiences, which is we have to adapt. Someone said to me recently that, adaptability is a level of intelligence or a sign of your ability to pivot. And I think as musicians, as artists, we are constantly challenged by rejection and by having to make something out of nothing. Certainly this last year, I've made opportunities out of nothing, and that is exhausting, but that is also what you do on a daily basis. I was thinking about the three things that you have to engage with any gig. It's like, there's your passion, the work you love, regardless of money. There's money, where the work may not be great, but it may pay the bills. And then there's career. It's like, well, it's not going to pay me much, and I don't really love this project, but the people involved are A-list people, and I want to get to be in the room with them.
Micah, do you want to sing something from Sweeney?
Yes, I'm going to go do the whole epiphany now.